Good morning, my angels. Happy Friday. Happy TGIF. TGIF for the old and young. That means thank God it's Friday. This is the day where we rejoice. It's the end of the work week. Hopefully for many of you, you have off this weekend. And this is where I get the opportunity to pull some cards for you, which I would like to say is your Friday wake-up call. Maybe some things that you need to tap into. Maybe some messages or actions and deeds that you forgot you were supposed to take care of. So let's see the cards that have already been blessed, shuffled, and prayed over as they are always done throughout all my videos before I record. Okay, let's see what the wake-up call messages are for us this Friday. I hope you have some great plans. Our birthday season is around the corner, so many of you I know are probably planning some getaway trips or some celebrations or just some vacation time just to chill out. Would love to hear how you plan to spend your Sagittarius birthday season. And happy birthday to the Scorpios. I am a Scorpio Vedic, so I do have my love for the Scorpios. Okay, let's see what the three messages that we get out already. We start out with close, discover, terrain, and cleanse. So for this Friday wake-up call, it is a reminder that this is a time that many of us need to cleanse, purify not only our physical space, but our mental space, right? Because, you know, with all the energy that we take and we absorb from our family, from out in the world, right? And our own mental thoughts and complacency, that, you know, like everything else, it can be overfilled. It could be tired. It could be resilient to take in and gather new information because there's so much filth or garbage or residue left over from past things. So, you know, every now and again we need to cleanse ourselves from the toxicity, you know, always stay refreshed and renewed. And if you feel sluggish, if you feel tired, if you feel ran down, if you feel stress upon stress, it's probably because you need to take a time out. Not only just meditate, but you also need to physically and spiritually cleanse. Yes, you know, taking a shower, a bath, a bathe, going to the spa, getting a great massage or pedicure or manicure is excellent. But what about cleansing, again, the inward toxicity, the anger, the hatred, the disappointments, all the negative things that we hold on to, and then we wonder why we wake up feeling, you know, less than happy, or we wake up feeling not encouraged towards our day. So let's do that this weekend. Let's take a time to cleanse. It also could be an internal cleanse where some of you may need to purge, as far as you might have some stuff going on maybe with your digestive system or just with your metabolism. You know, everything changes as we get older. We need to pay attention to our tank, so to speak, right? We take care of our car engines. We make sure we have fuel and it's tapped out, right? And we take it to get cleaned and everything. But what about us? We are the main being, right? Nothing else happens or gets done unless we are whole. So this is really an important wake-up call before you celebrate and tap into your birthday season right around the corner, to really give yourself that purge, because we do take in so much. And again, I know sometimes our schedules are so busy that we really don't have the time to do that, but it's such an important part of the process of you feeling happy, you being able to manifest, having clear thoughts and clarity. With the energy of feeling closed, a lot of you might feel like, you know what, no matter what I try to do, no matter what I try to manifest, every turn that I go to, the doors are closed. I'm getting no's, no yeses. Everything feels blocked. Yes, it is possible that there could be some opportunities that are closed to you for many reasons. One, that maybe it's just not meant for you, or maybe it's not meant for you at this time, or it's closed because it's supposed to be closed. You've already done this. You've already tried this. It should have already been conveyed to you that this is not the door for you. Just because there's a door doesn't mean that it's necessarily for you in particular to walk through. There could be a trap door, right? Think of what was the show? Oh gosh, my senior brain here. You know what I'm thinking of? The game show where you pick the doors, right? The Price is Right. It's one of those other game shows with Monty. You know, you have options. There are many doors in life that you're going to come across. But again, choose wisely, because depending on what door you pick can either bring you success, can bring you failure, could bring you heartache, right? And when some doors are closed and you try to open it and you try to open it and you can't, there's a reason why it's on a permanent lock, because it's not meant for you to open. Sometimes we have to understand when things don't work out for us time and time again in a particular situation or in a particular relationship, it's because it was never meant to. It is not for us. So don't look at closed doors as a disappointment or a failure or setback. Think of it actually as a protection. Your divine angel saying, hey, this door is closed because we're protecting you from what's behind this door. If you were to enter, what was behind this door could possibly hurt you, could set you back, could put you in a different path that is not meant for you. Remember, your angels are always trying to guide and protect you so that you stay on the lighted path that is meant for you. With the energy of discover, yes, some doors in life are closed because those are not the doors of opportunity. Those are not the doors that are going to lead you to discovery. This is a reminder that life is full of great things. There are many opportunities. There are many things worldwide that many of us have not been exposed to. Don't limit yourself just to your corner of the world, your town, your city. Travel. Intermingle with other people, learn about other cultures, how other people live, how they talk, how they manage life. You'd be surprised that when you interact with others and you broaden your horizons, you appreciate more of what you have than what more that you do not have compared to others. So let life be a living discovery every day. Make it your goal, not only for today, but as you start your birthday season in a few weeks, that as you move forward in life, especially for my older Saggies, as we're supposed to gain wisdom, continue to learn and discover the amazement of life and put all that wisdom into you so you can share with fellow Saggies and also your young ones, like your grandchildren, the ones that you mentor, or just for personal knowledge and experience. God created all these wonderful places and cities and fragrances and foods that we can taste and the beautiful oceans and mountains. There's so many things that many of us have never done. Have you ever rode in a helicopter? Have you ever gone on a roller coaster? Some of you might never swam on a beach or walked the shore, climbed a mountain, use a telescope. There's so many things that you can do to broaden your horizon and discover. Make it be a challenge that each year you try to learn one or two new things as far as a trade or as a hobby. And then finally, with the wake-up call of terrain, again, that sense of travel. We are the travel sign. Discovery and travel, learning opportunities. We're the optimists, so we should be optimistic that along our travels, we are going to be blessed with many good things upon our journey, many lessons, invitation to life, and to be a light, and to gain more energy to our light towards others. In the middle of the deck, we get trickster. This is a wake-up call. Be careful around people that you interact with or someone that could be in your immediate circle, whether it's in home, your family, or at work. There's someone who's a little trickster. They may pretend like they're joking around with you, but be careful because some of the sly and slick things they say and do aren't necessarily just being cute in a joking way. Some people, they throw underneath the curve in a joking form what they really mean about you, what they really meant to say to you or to hurt you. So just be careful. You can laugh, hee hee ha ha, but know the difference when someone is really being funny with you or when they're undercutting you and really trying to hurt you or slander you in some way. Just a reminder, this deck is from the Divine Feminine, The Journey, from my lovely Divine Beauty Oracles. Support her shop. I have many of her decks, and she is Michelle. You might know her as Michelle, who also is a subscriber on the channel. So when you have opportunity, please support her. And I do have, I believe I should still have on this channel the deck review that I did for her. Don't mind the noise in the background. I have company and I'm just trying to squeeze this reading in as early as I can in the morning. Your next wake-up call message is, a chapter in your life is coming to an end, Sagittarius. Rest assured that beautiful things are ahead in this next chapter. Let go of all the things that are out of your control and move forward. There are more beautiful things ahead than any you leave behind. A wake-up call that, yes, as we're always taught, let the past be in the past, right? Like they say that old saying, let the dead, stay with the dead. Align yourself with the energy in the chapter of your life in which you're in. You're living in the now, in the present. The past has occurred. It's over. There's nothing you can do to change the past, and the past is not going to come again, not in this lifetime anyway. So accept when there is closure. Accept when there are endings in your life. There are closed chapters. You have to go on to the next chapter to continue your life story. Rest assured that as each chapter goes in your life, there's supposed to be an incline, an increase, a growth of opportunity. Continue to let go and don't put so much of your energy in the present on past things that it's over. You can't do anything about it. Why are you wasting your present time worrying about past things that have already ended? Spend your present and current time dealing with the present issues, the current things that you do or may or might have the ability to change and to experience and to go through. There are more beautiful things ahead of you than what you have left behind you. So please take that energy with you as you go throughout your day. We also get the message, no one said this whole life was a race or that it needs to be ran like a marathon. It's okay to slow it down. A reminder that as you wake up this morning, I know we have our honey to-do list, we have our thing to-do list, we have all our notations and goals and bucket lists that we want to do. And for some of you, you feel like time is running out. And yes, time does continuously tend to go, right? Time will always keep moving, but you can't race against time. Okay? Think of time as your friend. It's giving you a platform, it's giving you some type of guide in which you can use as a tool to have things done. But overall, what you should be thinking of is that this time is given, but the time can also be taken away. So no one said that life is a race, okay? You have to slow it down. You have to move slow. Because sometimes when you race against the clock, you end up ending poorly. So it's not how fast you run the race, it's how steady you run the race, and that the fact that you get to the finish line doesn't matter if the finish line might be shorter or longer for others. It's that you get to it. What's the sense of rushing into things and then you tire yourself out, and guess what? You don't make it to the finish line. The last wake-up call message for this week is jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. For many of you, there could be something that you want to do. You're probably a little hesitant to do it, or you might have been set back because you tried it again and you failed maybe 1 or 2 times, but that's okay. Okay? That's why we're optimistic, because we have hope and we have that feeling that even though things or people or situations might be against us, that with our willpower and the belief in ourselves and with our gifts and talents, we will eventually meet our mark. We don't just shoot arrows just to be shooting as a sport. We shoot them because we are guiding ourselves, and we're guiding those arrows to a particular mark for a particular completion and goal. So feel free, Sagittarius, to jump in. It is okay to take chances. Do your homework, study. Make sure you know the pros and cons of what you're getting yourself into before you jump into situations. And know that just because you shoot your shot, it doesn't mean it's going to necessarily work out or that it's going to be in your favor. But that's the chance you have to take with life, right? Nothing's guaranteed. Things will never necessarily line up or align itself as you want it to. Sometimes you have to take the leap anyway, just for the sake of trying and doing and being. Isn't that a part of living? Right? You're not living if you don't try. You're not living if you don't experience life and live life. This is that time for many of you to jump in to the things that maybe you weren't successful in the past. Maybe this is the time for you to jump in into new opportunities that you were afraid of. Jump in, give it a try. What's the worst thing that can happen? You don't make it, you don't quite cut the grade, but at least you've done it, right? So jump in this weekend into new things, new experiences, new relationships, new partnerships. Jump into new things to improve yourself and to make yourself better in your world. Sagittarius, you've got this. Don't forget. I apologize for the interruptions or the background noise. Sometimes you just got to do these videos when you can, and I do like to try to give you your Friday wake up call message in the morning, because that's what it's for, to give you this energy, to give you the reminders before you tap into your Friday energy, before you go into the weekend. And then, come back tonight or early in the morning and get your weekend general readings. I'll also be posting your initial November readings and winding those up, because before you know it, in another week, we'll be doing the mid-month updates. If this is your first time, don't let it be the last. Share, like, and comment below. And don't forget, I'm taking those birthday shout outs, so please put your birth dates anytime that you comment, especially if you're a new subscriber, so I can shout you out on your special day. Blessings and greetings. Have a great one.